Freak by Chic. This is probably the most iconic Nile Rodgers riff, and he's written a lot of them, so that's saying something. And it was written on his hitmaker Stratocaster guitar, which I've got a poor man's version of here. We're in the key of A minor, and everything's all about the right hand rhythm and muting that rhythm. So before we get started here, if you haven't already, I have another video which is all about how honey and a feather can help your strumming. If you haven't checked out that video and you haven't got this right hand technique yet, that is the video to get to make sure that we got this Nile Rodgers right hand going on. We can use either the neck pickup or the neck and middle pickup when we're on a Stratocaster. I think both sound really cool. Both of those will do fine. And here's the riff. So from the guitarist's point of view, we're in A minor pentatonic here, and we're doing kind of this Chuck Berry style. Double stops, which a double stop is playing a pair of strings, playing two strings together. So in many ways a power chord is a double stop, but we think about double stops in a lead guitar riff context. So what notes am I actually playing? We're starting off with the first finger holding down strings 3 and 4 at the 5th fret. Then the third finger goes down to the 7th fret on string 4. Then we can hit the first finger on string 2 and 3. 2 and 3 together. Definitely something to get used to, especially with the thumb muting strings 6, 5, and often even 4 as well. Okay, so we want that thumb right over the top. And the thumb there is acting just to stop any open strings ringing out ever. Often for this style of guitar, musicians are known to actually put a sock, literally tie a sock around the end of their guitar, just so that when they're recording in the studio, no open strings ring out at all, not even for a second, which is a very cool technique and something you wouldn't often do live, but in the studio, it's more common than you might imagine. So the first bar of this, second bar, kind of easier, third finger at the 7th fret, just string 2 and 3, then to the first finger. And then the riff starts again. That's the real trick to this whole technique, where we're strumming 2 strings together. 1, mute, mute, 2, mute, 2, and then 3. I think that bar, that second bar of the riff, is a way into this riff for most people that really struggle with it. Especially with that little finger down, sort of with your hands on this angle, which was something I discussed recently with Tomo Fujita, who is a fantastic guitarist and educator, and he even taught this kind of thing to John Mayer. So let me just show a snippet of this now. He's got some really cool thoughts.
Anything like then sometimes you want to make more like a New Orleans, like a little bit more loose, a little bit more loose type of like, So that was actually hard to do because I practiced too clean. So in order to do that, I do like this on purpose. I make a little bit slappy, slappy, almost a drunken right hand. So when I do that, I open my finger this way. This way, it's a little bit kind of drunken. So watch here.
That's the Nile Rodgers thing. That's what he does.
Exactly, exactly.
So this muting, along with that right hand technique, really enables us to play this riff and so much more on guitar. But let's remind ourselves of the notes we're actually playing. with that thumb over the top, with that first finger curled over the neck, and only strumming 2 strings at a time, which was the double stops technique we looked at earlier. So it's a nice challenge to have a go at that. Of course, there are little variations on the original recording and live, but the only other section at all in the song is kind of this musical break where we have 2 chords. We have an A minor to a D major. Voicings wise, that's an A minor 7 to an E minor 7, which straight away we're sounding very funk, but let me show you how this can be played. This is for the long musical interlude where it just feels like the chord progression's going up and up and up, and we have the bass line playing something like that kind of thing. But those chords we're actually playing is just an A minor chord, and when we just play an A minor, the thinnest 3 strings of it, so as a triad, it's just a flat first finger. When we're adding notes to that, the main one being the 8th fret, we're making that an A minor 7, and we're really just again playing notes from the A minor pentatonic. This really elevates a lot of people's lead playing. Especially when you feel like when you're playing lead, you're kind of playing one note and it feels very exposed. The rhythm hides a lot of this. This is a really good thing to get into if you want to really shake out all your lead guitar minor pentatonic box playing. So A minor 7, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a... So again, 16th rhythm with the right hand, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... That's the way around to get it. If you're struggling with this right hand, just play 16ths. Press down. And the rest of the time, just muting. Hope that's something you enjoyed, guys. I'll leave more strumming tips on the screen now so that you can check out those videos and hopefully it really help you. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.